What is your take on this?
All right. Well, so
You've changed your position?
Yeah, I've changed. I think I spent a bunch of time with the files. I will say I think I did do a piece where I do think that the shrimp is a code word for young women. I'm pretty sure about that.
What do you think pizza is a code word for?
Well, that was okay. So then I had read this article about code words in the Epstein files, and I did the shrimps, and then I had some stuff about pizza and grape juice in there, about grape soda, and my co-author Alex was like, "Dude, you can't go full Pizzagate. You know, like you gotta like." So we kept it out, and then the Times mentioned the pizza thing, so I wrote some on X about it, but I ended up taking it down because I was like, I don't really know. This one, I mean, what weirded me about the pizza one was where his urologist was like, take your erection dysfunction pills and then we'll go out and get pizza and grape soda. And I was like, that is creepy, you know, as hell.
Yeah.
So, but I don't, the shrimp one, I'm like 95% that means young women because you just see how they talk about it. And I think I proved it in my piece. There's other ones like people were like the jerky is like cannibalism and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it didn't help that the restaurant owner was like the restaurant's name was like cannibal and something.
Yeah.
But I'm skeptical that that's what that was. So
well, you would be skeptical unless you were part of some of these fucking bizarre satanic rituals, and then you would go, "Oh my God, it's real." Like people have sacrificed people, right? Could we agree to that? In human history?
Yeah,
in history.
sure, of course.
And
yeah.
there have been satanic rituals throughout history. Can we agree to that?
Sure.
Okay. So there has been cannibalism in history. We agree to that? Okay.
Unfortunately, a lot, actually. There was a lot, yeah.
Why wouldn't we think they're talking about that? We don't want to believe it, right? Is that what it is?
No,
we
I
don't
don't
want to believe that these people, these multimillionaires and billionaires that go to this island and engage in all this crazy shit aren't doing something like child sacrifice or cannibalism.
Well, let's start with the thing that I think a lot of us thought it was, which is that it was an intelligence community sex blackmail operation. That's what made it for me a story. I mean, a creepy guy doing creepy things. We call that a dog bites man story. You know, what makes it a man bites dog story is that you kind of go, wow, it's like Mossad and CIA running a honeypot. I mean, that's the premise of Whitley Webb's 2-volume book, One Nation Under Blackmail. But when you look at it, like, we don't see that. We see one case where Epstein emails himself something that sounds like it's in the voice of the Bill Gates science advisor, Boris Karcich, I believe is the name. And in it, they talk about, it's the famous email where he says, I got STDs. It says you got STDs from Russian hookers or from Russian women, and then you tried to slip antibiotics, or you wanted me to slip antibiotics in Melinda's drink. And Melinda, like, they asked her about it. It was awful. It doesn't, like, that's not – it's weird what that is. So first of all, it's not even clear what